Guyana, a country located in the northeastern corner of South America, is often overlooked despite its abundant natural resources. According to the latest edition of the World Bank's Global Economic Prospects, Guyana's economy is projected to experience an impressive growth rate of 49.7% this year. This news is particularly surprising considering the multitude of uncertainties plaguing the global economy. But how did this remarkable transformation occur? Historically, natural resources have been the backbone of Guyana's economy since its independence in 1966. Its valuable assets include tropical forests, rice fields, sugarcane plantations, bauxite, and gold reserves. However, despite these riches, Guyana remained one of the poorest countries in South America for most of the first decade of the 21st century. The turning point came in 2015 when the country made its first significant discovery of offshore deepwater oil in its Stabroek block. This fortunate discovery had a profound impact on Guyana's economic situation, propelling it to become one of the fastest developing nations. In addition to oil, the country's mineral reserves, including manganese, diamonds, gold, greenheart timber, and various other minerals, play a crucial role in its economic prospects. However, Guyana's economic journey hasn't always been smooth. After gaining independence, the country heavily relied on agricultural and mineral products, mainly sugarcane and bauxite. Despite attempts at economic reform by socialist-leaning governments, the impact on the economy was minimal. In fact, in the 1970s, the governments of the United States and Canada nationalized private bauxite properties, followed by the nationalization of sugarcane plantations and light manufacturing operations owned by the Bookers-McConnell companies in 1976. By the mid-1980s, approximately 4/5 of Guyana's economy was under direct government control. State-owned enterprises such as the Guyana Sugar Corporation and the Guyana Mining Enterprise Limited were responsible for the ownership and management of sugarcane plantations and mineral production, respectively. However, a shift occurred during the 1990s when the government reduced its control as part of a privatization program. This led to attracting foreign direct investment in sectors such as agriculture, mining, forestry, and oil. However, Guyana continues to face challenges such as inadequate skilled labor supply, weak infrastructure, and high external debt. In March 2007, Guyana experienced a positive turnaround when its major donor, the Inter-American Development Bank, canceled the country's debt. However, it was the remarkable discovery of a rich offshore oil field located approximately 120 miles from Georgetown in 2015 that truly revolutionized Guyana's long-struggling economy. This initial discovery was followed by the identification of 17 more oil fields in the Stabroek block by 2020. It was projected that these fields would yield around 750,000 barrels of oil per day by 2025. In December 2019, Exxon, the company responsible for the discovery, began production in the first field after entering into a partnership with Guyana. It was expected that the exponential growth in oil production would have a ripple effect, stimulating the growth of other sectors of the economy and significantly improving the standard of living for the country's population. Despite the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic and unprecedented floods, Guyana demonstrated its resilience in 2021 by maintaining a relatively stable economy. Surprisingly, positive growth was recorded, mainly attributed to the growing oil and gas industry, while other industries struggled to meet basic needs. Between 2019 and 2021, Guyana's economy grew an impressive 72.03%, surpassing all other countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. The oil and gas sector, as well as related projects, played a crucial role in driving Guyana's economic expansion. In June 2021, the World Bank's Global Economic Prospects estimated Guyana's growth at around 23.7%. Looking ahead to 2022, the latest edition revealed a massive increase in economic growth to 49.7%. Guyana stands out among Latin American and Caribbean countries as the only one with a double-digit growth expectation this year, according to the World Bank. Saint Lucia follows in second place with a projected economic growth rate of 9.6%. It is worth noting that Guyana is the only country in the region to achieve double-digit economic growth, especially in the post-pandemic era. Remarkably, the oil sector recorded a significant increase of 65.4% in production compared to the same period in 2020. Looking to the future, Guyana's oil revenues have the potential to double by 2025 as ExxonMobil and its partners ramp up oil production. Previously, it was suggested that Guyana could facilitate 50 oil lifts per year, each lifting 1 million barrels of oil, resulting in an annual production of 50 million barrels. With the addition of 3 floating storage and offloading vessels, FPSOs, including the newly arrived Liza Unity and the under-construction Prosperity FPSO, as well as the planned Yellowtail FPSO operational by 2026, it is now possible to increase oil lifts, further driving the country's expanding economy. Guyana's economy is experiencing a significant boost, mainly attributed to its oil reserves. With 50 oil lifts per year, the country is expected to earn approximately $4 billion or GYD $836,902,800,000 annually, assuming oil prices hover around $80 per barrel. Minister Barrett predicts that Guyana could earn around $85 million from its 8th oil lift, which occurred in November. Minister Barrett explains, "When you look at the numbers with 50 lifts at 1 million barrels and based on the current trend of the oil price, you can get an idea of the direct resources coming to Guyana." Additionally, the country has untouched oil revenues totaling $534 million in the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States. However, it is not just the oil sector that is growing rapidly. The non-oil economy also shows signs of improved performance. Dr. Ashni Singh, Senior Minister in the Office of the President responsible for finance, projects a growth of 7.7% in the non-oil sectors for the current year. This growth is driven by the recovery of gold mining and rice production, along with the expansion of construction activities, wholesale and retail trade. The subsectors exhibit the following growth rates: rice at 25.1%, gold mining at 12.2%, and construction at 10.5%. In conclusion, Guyana's expanding economy can be attributed to its oil reserves. The discovery of oil fields has propelled the country from poverty to a status of rapid development. Considering its past financial difficulties, Guyana deserves the well-deserved wealth it is beginning to accumulate. Thank you for watching today's video. If you have any interesting facts related to Guyana and its economy, please mention them in the comments.